matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo, yeah. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob, MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Junior, MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga. Nagkakaisa, nagmamahalan, nagtutulungan. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
Tuloy-tuloy pa rin po ang aksyon dito sa loob ng Xavier School Wooden Court number 9 here in the city of San Juan para sa ating continuation ng elimination games of the Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3 ang Liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. So we will have 3 sets for today. Cavite City laban sa Pasig for our first set. Antipolo JY Titans laban sa Biñan Emeralds for our second set. At para naman sa ating pangatlo at panghuling set, Surhome State will be taking on Quezon City 828 Junior Giants. Good afternoon everyone, my name is Charles Bechong. Together with me is Coach Anton de los Reyes at mamaya kasama natin CJ Angat courtside. Coach, glad to be with you once again.
Good afternoon, glad to be working with you again, Charles, and welcome to Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.
So itong maglalaro natin ngayon, Coach, 16 and under division, tayo yung nag-cover ng previous games na itong dalawang teams natin na to. Simulan natin sa Antipolo JY Titans. It was against Mindoro nung nakaraang outing nila and na-dominate nila ang Mindoro Troops Hoops nun.
I would say dominating is an understatement, but in that game, napakaganda nga ng pinakita nitong Antipolo. In their past games, they have been blowing out their opponents. The average is at 14. In their last game, 50 points win. So if that's not domination, I do not know what is in that game. Dwayne Cabontin, 13 points, 8 rebounds, 4 assists.
Napakaganda ng pinakita nito ni Dwayne Cabontin noong laro na yun. On the flip side, ang kanilang makakalaban, of course, ang Biñan Tatak Emeralds. Alam naman natin kung gaano intense yung laro na yun. It was a cardiac finish, the floater by Rainier Sarmiento.
That game came down the wire. It went down the wire. Again, a steal by Carl Silva, pass to Rainier Sarmiento for that floater. Only had 4 points only averaging 4 points, pero in that game, 12 points, double-digit performance. None more important than that the last 2 points. Again, in that game, itong si Rainier Sarmiento, 12 points, 1 rebounds, 3 assists.
Tignan natin kung sino ang mananalo ngayong araw na to. A lot of questions will be answered right after this one. Bigyan ulit natin kay Gio Cruz.
A very good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Excitement continues here at Xavier School here in San Juan City as we bring you Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3, ang Liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. We are on the 16 other division between the Antipolo JY Titans and Biñan Tatak Emeralds Lamtex. Now let us meet the starters first for the Antipolo JY Titans. Starting guard number 11, Sean Malquisto. Shooting guard number 27, Curdy Victoria. At small forward number 29, John Mayor. Power forward number 21, Angelo Agustin. And at center number 8, Kurt Rivera. The head coach is Kim Chua, assisted by Oliver Marquez, Jean Valdeza, and Terry Sunias. Team manager, Rafi Gatigpa. And now let us meet the starters for Biñan Tatak Emeralds Lamtex. Starting point guard number 17, Dean Tria. Shooting guard number 27, Zach Evangelista. Small forward number 29, Yaya Teves. At center number 19, Alexander Reyes. And power forward number 10, Carl Silva. The head coach is Robert Vitamo, assisted by UJ Udate, Romel Palacio. Team manager, Job Teves. Team owner, Honorable Mayor Jel Alonte and Jack Azcueta. Officiating this ball game, Saraf Ungad, Nino Barcenas, and Noy Guevara. Junior MPBL Executive Director, Mr. J.R. Navarro. Junior MPBL Commissioner, Mr. Kit Picasso.
Doride Bola ng Pinoy, the official ball of the Junior MPBL. Team starters para sa Biñan Tatak Emeralds Basketball Academy Lamtex Foot Soldier. We have Dean Tria, Zach Evangelista, Carl Silva, Yeye Teves, and Alexander Reyes. Para naman sa Antipolo JY Titans, Sean Malquisto, Curdy Victoria, Angelo Agustin, J.R. Mayor, and Kurt Rivera. Once again, this is game number 5 of 9. So matagal-tagal pa ang araw natin past the halfway point. Or we can say na halfway point pa lang ng ating araw. So these two teams coming off great wins A convincing one para sa Antipolo JY Titans. 50-point win against Mindoro Troops Hoops. Gaya nga ng sabi natin sa ating pre-game. At para naman dito sa Biñan Tatak Gel, napakahirap nung kanilang panalo na yon. It was literally at the last possession. Itong si Rainier Sarmiento yung nakakuha ng game-winning floater to secure that win. See this again. Si Carl Silva ang natawagan ng foul doon against JR Mayor.
A great anticipation by JR Mayor to be able to get that steal. Tried to finish, pero Carl Silva did not want to give up that easy basket in transition from JR.
Kaso yung unang free throw ni JR Mayor, kapos. Medyo may hindi pa tapos ang break-in period siguro. For
Adrenaline pa, adrenaline.
Second free throw, and he swishes that one in. 1-0.
Now, if we're gonna talk about Antipolo and how they dominated their opponents at Mindoro, itong Antipolo, really every statistical category from rebounds to bench points, talagang sila yung naghari. 49 rebounds compared to 24, 29 points from turnovers, and 66 bench points for the side of Antipolo in that game in Tanawan Gymnasium, Gymnasium 1 in Tanawan City, Batangas.
Before anything else, baka nandito lang po kayo sa San Juan, iimbitahan po namin kayo dito sa XAVIER School. Sa gate number 9 po ang entrance natin, Wooden Court 9. O kung malapit naman po kayo dun sa Batis, and dun din ang ating mga kaibigan, si Aaron D at si JP Ruiz para sa ating Junior MPBL Pocket Tournament in 13, 12, 11, 10, and 9 under. As we see that Angelo Agustin, pound for pound fitness, foul counted, B-Liga ready, play off the quarter.
And of course, itong Antipolo really starting hot, doing it on defense. And like what we mentioned, getting that steal, tried to score off of that turnover.
Here's Sean Malquisto pulling up. No good. JR Mayor tried to save it. Pero Coach, talking about the game of Biñan nung nakaraan, kung ganun yung lalaroin nila, kung ganung klaseng laro yung lalaroin nila ngayon, baka mahirapan sila dito sa Antipolo. Kasi ang Antipolo, they love to take advantage of the situation.
They do love to take advantage of the mismatches, number one. Number two, your mistakes. They know what to do. Once you commit those errors, they're gonna be able to score off of you. So yung mga ganong nangyari sa Biñan, they can't allow that to happen in this ball game kasi talagang this is like a well-oiled machine itong Antipolo JY Titans 16 under squad.
Up ahead. And finally, the first field goal para dito sa Biñan Tatak Gel. It's Reyes. O Yeye Teves, rather. Angelo Agustin will miss. Kanya pa din ang bola. Angelo puts it up. No good. Ulit natin yung leak out pass. Wide open Yeye Teves.
It's a unique nickname, Yeye.
Baka mamaya, baka pwede natin tanungin si CJ mamaya kung bakit Yeye Teves, yung bakit Yeye? Kasi ang kanyang pangalan Jimwell Cleo. So bakit Yeye?
And normally we'd say JC Teves kasi pinaiksi lang na. Again, disclaimer po sa mga magulang, mga mahal sa buhay, mga kaibigan na mga players. Pag pinaiksi ho namin, hindi ho namin iniiba yung pangalan. Para lang masabi namin ang buo para sa inyo.
Sa Dean Simon Tria, isa sa mga magaganda ang pinakita noong last outing nila, coach. That was against Dasmariñas Don Facundo for a hoops.
He was steady in that game. He did score in double figures as well. Talking about Dean Tria. If I'm not mistaken, he had 16 points in that game.
Another miss from the JY Titans. Here's Tria on the move. Dean Tria sablay.
Short on that layup, pushing the pace. Etong Biñan.
Angelo Agustin, that's what we're talking about. They love to take advantage of your mistakes.
And that time, Angelo Agustin again getting the points. 5 points already in the game for Angelo.
Dean Tria will miss from beyond the arc. Kita mo naman yung hustle doon. Ito ni Reyes. As Yeye Teves scores his 4th point of the ball game.
It's Angelo versus Yeye here in the first.
Agustin from the right corner is in.
Only Agustin and JR Mayor have scored para dito sa side ng Antipolo.
See this again. Hustle, and then this one. The mini Pinoy step from Evangelista. Oh, Yeye Teves, rather. Yeye Teves pala yun. Medyo parehas kasi sila ng built. Rudy Victoria. Good on that short stab.
And right when I mentioned na si Angelo Agustin pa lang and JR Mayor ang nakaka-shoot, Kirby Victoria joining the scoring parade for the side of Antipolo on that short corner jumper.
Here's Villalobos from the left wing. Won't work. Rebound para dito kay Soriano. Eli Orga has it. And tawagan ng out of bounds. Itong si Chris Cordon.
Stepping on the sideline was Chris off of that push-off to drive to the basket. And again, bago ang lahat, no, gusto lang natin batiin ang isa sa ating mga kasama na nasa Bulacan ngayon.
Ayun, nakalub.
Daphne Cristobal. Isa lang ang masasabi ko, madaya ka. Madaya ka. Yun
Madaya.
Alam niya na yun. Alam niya na yun. Napakadaya.
Meantime, it's Yeye Teves against Victoria. Silva has it. They go Teves once again. Yeye will miss. Rebound by Chris Cordon. 3-on-3 situation. Chris Cordon took it strong. He gets fouled. And he will head to the line for 2 free throws. See that again. A fearless drive by Chris Cordon. 11-6 is the score. 3:23 remaining here in the first quarter. Antipolo playing responsible defense, I should say. Wala pang foul. Wala pang team foul.
Hindi pa nila naririnig yung ano ko eh.
No.
Ibig sabihin, responsible pa yung pagdepensa nila. Very disciplined and responsible defense. So again, maya-maya, pagka sumundot, maririnig na nila.
Ayun. Isa-set up kita doon. Huwag kang mag-alala.
Siyempre, alam mo na eh.
Naapak na naman. Ito si Chris Cordon. That's the second time from the same spot.
You see him apologizing to head coach Kim Chua. Sorry. Second time na back-to-back.
Here's Carl Venko. Isa rin to coach sa mga maganda pinakita nung nakaraang laro. Alam naman natin, hindi na ipasok doon si Alexander Reyes. Siya yung naging cornerstone on offense and defense para sa Biñan.
Offensive rebound from Carl. Sessions and ayan, nakapuntos nga. Or makakapuntos at ayan na. Good on the first for Carl.
I believe double-double siya nung nakaraang laro against Dasmariñas.
Wouldn't be surprised kasi mahaba nga rin ang linaro ni Carl. It game. Si Alex Reyes nga hindi masyadong nakalaro at siya yung ginamit na pick.
Here's Chris Gordon will miss. Rebound Venko. Natapik ni Juan. Couple of misses from the Antipolo JY Titans. And the layup won't work. Dito kay John Panopio. Here's Chris Gordon. Ako, turnover na naman para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans.
Wasted opportunity. That was a 3-on-1 fast. Actually, 3-on-2 pala. 3-on-2 fast break. Couple of teammates on the left side.
Naalala mo pa, Coach, kung saan head coach din si Coach Kim Chua sa pocket tournament? Iaalalahanan natin mamaya. Pero nakita na natin siya sa Banana Court. No?
Yeah.
Tatanungin natin kung saan pa siya ulit head coach.
Oo nga, no? we did see him there.
Baka mamaya alam naman ni CJ.
Alam ni
Mamaya,
CJ
si
yan.
CJ ang bahala sa atin sa ganyan.
Walang problema yan kay CJ.
Meantime, that drive by Sumikyab para sa Antipolo and he gets fouled. So it was a clean block. As one missing on that short stab. Bola ulit ng Biñan. Lima hinahabol na dito. 1 minute and 15 seconds remaining. Ball is in the hands of Rainier Sarmiento, the hero nung nakaraang laro nila. How can you forget that game? Rainier Sarmiento, good on his first attempt.
And yun na nga, continuing where he left off, Sarmiento knocking down that jumper from 15 feet.
Sumikyab, 45 seconds remaining. Sa ilalim, couple of fakes para kay Chris Gordon. And finally, he scores.
And that time, si Chris hindi na siya umapak sa linya and got a couple of points from the baseline.
Rainier Sarmiento, that floater.
We're starting to see na yun pala talaga ang favorite niya. He knocked down that 15-footer, which means yung floater niya from that far as well. Tayo, nakita nga natin yung floater. So talagang ginagawa ni Rainier yan. Hindi fluke.
Nasa bag niya yun. Naka-download sa attributes niya.
Of course, Rainier.
Si Sumikyab, pagpasabit. Hindi lang pumasok yung unang free throw. 8 seconds remaining after this one.
Foul on John Panopio. Only
Good on the second. 8.8 seconds remaining. Down to 5. Sarmiento. No good. Offensive rebound. And there's a foul. I believe it's on Kurt Rivera. Oh, it's on Adriel Diaz, rather, yung foul. Able to hit the first is J.M. Panopio. Also the second. 9/10 of a second remaining here in the first quarter. And I guess Chris Gordon wasn't aware that the clock was ticking down. And that ends the first 10 minutes of action ng ating 5th game of the day. It's between Biñan and Antipolo. Tignan natin ang ating Chef's Magic first quarter highlights, Coach.
Right, we got Angelo Augustine finishing on that fast break. Palit.
12-16 is the score at the end, or 16-12 is the score at the end of one. Antipolo by 4.
Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL at nabanggit nga kanina ni Coach Romel Balanzo that despite winning by a buzzer beater shot last game, they do not believe in luck as it was all God's grace. Para kay Coach, depensa lang ang kanilang naging bread and butter at marami naging unnecessary technical fouls last game. Kaya naman ang advice ni Coach Romel sa kaniyang team, do not be too emotional at choose your battles. Charles and Coach Anton.
Thank you so much, CJ. And for Biñan, no, medyo madami nga talagang technical fouls noong game na yan. It was against Dasmariñas. Actually, parehas na teams na napadami ng technical fouls ang ating referee because of unnecessary mga extracurricular, mga youthful exuberance, as you like to call it. Again, it was a learning experience for them. Hindi pwedeng mainit yung ulo, hindi pwedeng mapapadala sa laro.
That's why that was yung bilin nga ng coaching staff ng Biñan to keep their emotions in check.
Start of the second period. 16-13. Here's JM Panopio. Nothing there para kay Sarmiento, pero andun ulit si JM Panopio to clean that mess up. John Michael Panopio, pound for pound fitness. Be Liga ready. Play of the quarter. $16 apiece. Eli Orga on the move. Eli, the spin. Tough shot, won't work. Rebound by Carl Venko.
And now they're going to be deliberate with their offense as they choose to slow it down. And this is a good way to mix up your offense. So if you have that chance to run, you're going to run. But if it's not there, you execute on your half-court sets.
Three-pointer, nothing there para ito kay Lance Villalobos. Ready Victoria going all the way. Another rebound para kay Carl Venko. In transition once again is Biñan. Panopio on the move. Panopio. And Venko with an offensive board and the stick back. Hindi nga lang pumasok, but he will get 2 free throws. Mukhang may sagot ka na yata, Coach.
Meron na tayong sagot.
Sa tanong natin kanina.
Napakabilis talaga umaksyon yan. The reason why he's called Jim or Yeye, no, itong si Jimwell Teves, because nung bata daw siya, hindi daw ma-pronounce yung Jimwell. Yeye daw ang pag-pronounce.
Oh,
So that's
okay.
why tinawag na lang siyang Yeye kasi yun yung pagtatawag ng sarili. Hindi kayang. Makes sense, that happens, you know, when you're young.
That's a good story, no? Yung mga ganyang kung bakit Yeye ang tawag.
Yes, why they're called.
The third time is the charm para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans. That's Angelo Agustin. Resiliency.
Again, Angelo Agustin continuing to score. He's already got 9 points. No? Almost in double figures itong si Angelo.
Sarmiento lines it up. Nothing there. Rebound para dito kay Angelo. Ready Victoria. They go to the middle. Sablay. Another try. That one is good. Kay Kurt Rivera. Panopio. Now they go Sarmiento. 10 to shoot para dito sa mga nakaitim. Sarmiento. Off target. Rebound para kay Rivera. Agaw ni Panopio. Setting up his big Carl Venco.
Great setup job. Getting that steal, giving it up to Carl Venco. There you go. You see that foul. Almost a three-point play opportunity for Carl. Sayang.
Carl Venco. 6 na or 5 rebound na agad yan. Kapapasok lang ulit. Not gonna be surprised kung double performance na naman siya. He splits his charities. 3-point game. 2017 with 7:09 remaining here in the first half. Met by 2 defenders up top.
Try to split the defense. Netong Biñan, Angelo Agustin. Panopio and Venco tried to clog the middle so that he wouldn't have that driving lane or that path to the basket.
Ayan na coach, 11 points itong si Angelo Agustin. Isa naman talaga siya sa mga inaasahan ni Coach Kim Chua for Antipolo. Na surpass niya na yung kanyang average. 23-17. Almost at the halfway point of this quarter. Del Monte. The floater won't work para dito kay Santi Tondeng. Malquisto natapikan. John Michael Panopio, yun yung nangialam doon sa fast break sana na yun ng Antipolo. There you see it. Agaw dito Biñan, 3-on-2 situation. Point blank miss para dito kay Santos.
On that drive to the basket was Santos.
Look at that move from Chris Gordon. All the ways. He spins and he lays it in with his left. Ngayon may agaw ulit siya. And there's a foul. So, John Michael Panopio.
Quick 4-point for Chris Gordon.
Ito coach amazing performance doon sa kabila. Doon naman sa pocket tournament. The first ever quadruple double. Travis Lehisma, 17 points, 14 rebounds, 10 assists, and 10 steals.
Wow.
Ibang klase. We're seeing some of the future of Philippine basketball. Doon naglalaro. Malapit lang po dito sa Batis, Wooden Court, Barangay Batis. Dito din po sa San Juan, ang Junior MPBL Pocket Tournament natin. Meantime, it's Sean Malquisto. 5 to shoot. Wanted to go Kurt Rivera. 4 seconds to shoot para dito sa Antipolo. Three-pointer won't work para kay Mayor. Here's Villalobos. Dribbled it off his foot. So, bola, mapupunta dito sa Antipolo. They'll try and apply pressure on defense. Full court itong Biñan. 25-19.
They want to be able to delay that offense. Ang problema lang, napakabilis.
Ito coach, Chris Cordon, hindi maganda yung naging simula niya pero 6 points na siya agad dito sa laro natin na to.
Double figures itong si Chris.
Villalobos, short on the 3, rebound by 1. Bigay muna natin kay CJ Ang.
According to Coach Jean Balieza, the team will play with all their local players as 6 of their key players will not play today, namely Cobuntin, Sabareza, Manalo, Toring, and Urea as they have prior commitments in school. Malaking impact ito for them but still the team is happy to take the challenge as this is the first time na maglalaro sila na wala ang kanilang UAAP and NCAA players. Charles and Coach Anton.
Thank you so much CJ and for Coach Jean Balieza. Medyo mabigat-bigat na task to, no? Paano magpapaikot, paano magbabalasa ng tao na wala yung mga key players mo, namely David Sabareza and of course Cobuntin. Dwayne Cobuntin.
That's again, we like from Antipolo even if wala yung mga players na yan. I think they're giving the best speak.
Ito pala coach, Coach Jean Balieza, one of the assistant coaches ng Antipolo, played for UE Red Warriors. I just don't remember which season, pero UE Red Warriors, itong si Coach Jean. And then naging kampi ko siya sa ibang commercial league. Coach Jean. Premier point guard.
Oh, yeah, I was gonna ask, ano bang position ang nilalaro ni Coach G? Point guard din.
Point guard, yeah, point guard. Meantime, sumobra na naman para kay Juan Del Monte. Villalobos betting the D. Villalobos, the floater, won't work. Palaging dun coach sa pangatlo, pang-apat na subok. Saka palang pumapasok yung tira nila.
Offensive rebound, something that you want to be able to see more.
That's Kurt Rivera. Scores underneath the basket. Tikpang mga gawan. Carl Silva. And that one is in para kay Santos. Finally on the first attempt. Oops. Anong tawag ng ating referee? There's a technical foul on one of the assistant coaches ng Biñan. Mm-hmm. 1 minute and 32 seconds remaining. 29-25. 4-point lead para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans. Eli Orga driving right. Dropping it down low. One. The floater is in.
Able to give it off.
31-25. Agaw na naman etong Antipolo JY Titans. And we have a timeout with exactly a minute remaining. Here's that drop, the drive and drop to ni Eli Orga. Punta doon kay Juan. Timeout, Biñan. One minute remaining here in the first half.
Quick first half we're seeing, no, for both of these squads playing very disciplined defense, honest defense, not fouling, no reach-ins, and again, that's what we like to see from these players, yung ganang klaseng disiplina sa depensa.
So may agaw na naman ang Antipolo, Victoria. Naku, nabitawan yung bola.
Would have been a transition offense, fast break points for the side of Antipolo.
See that again. Victoria in transition.
Angat na siya eh.
And
It's already there for the gather.
we have a timeout, 37.1 seconds remaining here in the first half, 31-25. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal. Whether celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. 35 seconds remaining here in the first half. 31-25 in favor of Antipolo. Villalobos. Del Monte, Silva. Turn the ball over. Orga has it para sa Antipolo. 12 seconds remaining. Shot clock is off. Malquisto on the move. Kicks it out. Three-pointer on the way. No! 3 seconds remaining. Malquisto using his left. And that one goes in. Sean Malquisto.
Not giving up on that play, getting that basket to end the second quarter. Sean Malquisto.
This is the biggest lead of the game at 8 points, 33-25. Tingnan natin, Coach, ang Chef's Magic second quarter highlights.
JR Panopio, of course, doing the damage para dito sa Biñan. On the other end, Chris Cordon, 6 points in that quarter. But the offensive rebounding for the side of Biñan, Carl Santos, you saw there getting the rebound and the finish. For the other end, again, Sean Malquisto beating the buzzer for the 2 points.
33-25 at the end of to Antipolo. 33-25 is the score after the first 2 quarters. Dito pa rin tayo sa Xavier School in San Juan. Lamang pa rin ng Antipolo, JY Titans against Biñan Tatak Emeralds Lamtex 16 and under division. Leading scores natin, Angelo Agustin para sa Antipolo with 11. Sasamahan yan ni Chris Cordon with 10. At para naman dito sa Biñan, it's Rainier Sarmiento with 4. Kasama niya dyan si Yeye Teves and of course si Santos. Tig-4 na puntos sila. And tignan natin yung numbers, coach, after the first 2 quarters.
Oh, if you look at it, itong Antipolo JY Titans, plus 11% sa field goal percentage at 38%. 27% for Biñan, and that has a lot to do with the fact that they're able to get those fast break points. That's one. They're able to get into their offense and execute sa kanilang 2-pointers. 3-pointers, 0 for 7 for Biñan, 1 for 8 for Antipolo. Di naman ganun kataas yung percentage. At rebound story, 28 for Antipolo, 22 for Biñan. If it weren't for the offensive rebounds ng Biñan, medyo talagang matatabunan sila dyan. And assist department, again, we talked about it. Maganda talaga yung ball movement nitong Antipolo kumpara sa Biñan. 8 assists compared to 6. And turnover situation, doon naman ng Biñan nakabawi ng bahagya. 9 for Biñan, 11 for Antipolo.
Again, this is the largest lead of the ball game at 8. And now it's time for our fan of the game. We've spotted someone in the crowd who's been cheering non-stop, full of energy, and bringing all the good vibes here in this ball game. You know what they say, the coolest fan deserves the coolest iced tea. Congratulations to our fan of the game. You're getting a refreshing treat from Shoot Tea Iced Tea. And no sugar added iced tea. Stay cool with Shoot Tea Iced Tea. The goodness of iced tea without the sugar. Still Charles Bechong here, Coach Anton de los Reyes and CJ Ang at courtside. And Coach, maganda pa rin ang pinapakita ng Antipolo dito despite being undermanned, no? Banggit nga ni CJ kanina, 6 yung wala dito sa lineup.
And those are the UAAP and NCAA players for the side of head coach Kim Chua, who is also the head coach ng Why Not Fusion Basketball. Sa ating pocket tournament, Junior MPBL 13 under pocket tournament.
Galing talaga ni CJ maghalughog ng impormasyon eh.
Dinapitan niya si Coach Kim eh. Mga Chinese sila niyan. Si CJ, ang Chinese Coach Kim Chua. Chinese yan, di ba?
Tama.
Oo, ano yan. Kumbaga kabayan yung datingan.
Start of the third period. Itong si Dean Tria medyo pinapahirapan dito sa laro natin na to. I'm sure na review nito Antipolo yung ginawa ni Simon Tria against Dasmariñas Don Facundo. Here he goes, he kicks it out. Panopio, naagawan dito ni Victoria. "15 seconds to work with para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans. One sets the pick. Victoria, nilapit ng bahagya. Curdy will miss.
A good try. I like that attempt from Curdy. Took it closer para nga naman makakuha siya ng rhythm.
Panopio nahuli ni Curdy Victoria. Rebound by Angelo Agustin. Agaw dito. Itong si Yeye Teves. Carl Silva. Unable to escape the defense of the JY Titans. Tapon din ang bola para dito sa Antipolo. Di masasalo ni JR Mayor.
Couple of turnovers for Antipolo. First, that interception by JR Panopio. And then eto, napalakas yung pasa.
Slow start here in the second half para dito sa dalawang teams natin. Wala pang nakakascore. See this again. Carl Silva overshoots and the foul is going to be called on Alex Reyes.
Push from behind, trying to get position to be able to get that offensive board was Alex Reyes.
Wala ka ba napapansin, Coach, kay Alex Reyes?
Hindi na pula yung buhok.
Ayun, hindi na pula yung buhok.
Pansin natin yung kanina pa, pagdating pa lang natin, parang hindi na red yung buhok. Malas daw kasi sabi niya, malas.
Baka mabigat pag puting buhok.
Hindi natin. Pula.
Pula.
Pwede.
Here's Yeye Teves. Nothing from top of the key. Still almost 3 minutes gone by here in the third period. Wala pa rin nakakascore para dito sa dalawang panig natin. Agustin sets the pick. Para dito kay Sean Malquisto. They go Victoria once again. Out to Agustin. Top of the key 3. It's back iron.
Now that's his shot from the top of the key. That three-pointer just couldn't knock it down that time for Angelo.
Yeye Teves. 9 seconds to work with. There goes Silva. Hands it off to Panopio. What will he do? 2 seconds remaining. He has to put it up. Naku, natawagan pa ng foul. 1 second remaining.
That's frustrating. You play excellent defense for 23 seconds. And you get called for a foul on the last second. Shot clock was expiring.
Here's Rainier Sarmiento. So forward 4 points, picked by Venko. Rainier now to Vargas. Drives baseline. And a 14-second shot clock violation. .6:21 remaining here in the third period. Still wala pa ring score itong dalawang teams natin. 33 to 25. Yan din ang score nung natapos ang ating second period. Pero bigay muna ulit natin kay CJ Ang.
Charles, Coach Robert is surprisingly okay with the score 25 to 33 coming into the second half dahil para sa kanya manageable pa daw ito. He was definitely frustrated in the huddle as his first stringers cannot convert. Kaya sa second stringers naman daw siya aasa dito sa second half. Charles and Coach Anton.
Thanks so much CJ for Coach Robert. Kumbaga hindi ganun kasama yung naging resulta ng Biñan laban dito sa Antipolo, scoring 25 points in 2 quarters. But he wants to see more from his team, no, sa Biñan dahil alam naman niya kung ano yung kapasidad ng team niya. So, high expectations for Coach Robert ng Biñan.
But the nice thing is yung mga second stringers nga niya, they're the ones that are responding and trying to keep this Biñan squad afloat. 8-point lead para dito sa Antipolo. Kayang-kaya naman to, wala namang problem. Because remember that last game against Dasmariñas, Don Pacundo 4A hoops. Dasmariñas led by as much as 13 points and they were able to come back and win that game. So, 8 points, pretty manageable. Wala pa tayong halfway point ng third quarter.
Baka narinig yung sinabi mo, Coach. Couple
of stops here, couple of makes there, change the complexion of this ball game, swing the momentum to the other side. Ang quote na yan.
At least dito narinig, you heard it here first sa Junior MPBL.
No, but that is true. That will ring true for this ball game. Or any other ball game for that matter.
Coach, up next netong 16 and under natin, ang 18 and under.
Yun, medyo
mabigat-bigat yung laban natin dahil yung
bigatin yung mga naglalaro.
Ang Biñan composed
FEU.
of FEU Baby Tamaraos. Tapos dito sa Antipolo naman, nandyan si Ziv Espinas, Chog Moral, huwag natin kalimutan, Kiefer Alas.
Yep. That quote-unquote big three.
It's gonna be one entertaining ball game for all of us.
For ourselves, the viewers. Again, kung nandito lang kayo sa area, gusto nyo mapanood ng future of Philippine basketball, please come on over dito sa Xavier School here in San Juan City. Sa Green Hills lang po. And Gate 9, dun ho yung multi-level parking.
Under 5 minutes remaining, still scoreless itong dalawang teams natin here in the third.
You've got Angelo Agustin. Di pala.
Wala pa.
Wala pa. Ano? Kaya pala nagtataka ako, blanco pa yung kodigo ko. Wala pa kasi nakaka-shoot.
Yeye Teves. There's a foul on the drive. Ano kaya ang i-compile nila direct jetro nito kung hindi sila makascore?
Oo nga, no?
Diba?
Pwede natin ba? Baka yung defense. Stop. Ano? That's a good question. Pero hindi, meron yan. May mga free throw, pwede ba yun?
Meron tayong Chef's Magic third quarter highlights. Under 4 minutes remaining, wala pa rin. Malquisto now to Eli Orga. Puts it up. And he puts it in, finally.
Eli Orga finally ringing the bell and from deep.
Dun sa tapat natin.
Oo, kasi dal-dal daw natin eh. Di pa pala nakakascore. Eto, 3 points in your face. In the face.
Extending the lead to 11 points, 36-25. Eto, scoreless ang Biñan. Chris Gordon. Eli Orga. 10 seconds to shoot. Chris Gordon wide open from deep. Unable to hit it. Eli Orga, the floater. Still no. Oops. There is an unsportsmanlike foul. Is that on Evangelista?
Could be dahil ang ating officials dun lumapit kay Evangelista. That was Kurt Rivera who got hit. You see him holding on to his right cheek. That's going to be a review.
Definitely. Tignan natin kung ano nangyari doon. Medyo hindi clear doon sa ating vantage point sa angle na yon.
But you can see, medyo meron naman ngan tumama talaga. Maybe this is a better angle.
Yung siko ba ni Evangelista, yung tumama ron sa pisngi?
Yung siko, pero it doesn't look like it was intentional. Doesn't look like it, but referees, again, they so otherwise, that's their decision. Nakita niyo naman sa pagsenyas ng referee. Disqualifying foul.
Number 37, John Evangelista was upgraded to disqualifying foul for hitting a bumper shoulder. That Evangelista is out of the playing court.
This is why you really need to be careful. No? Unnecessary
Movements, actions.
Sam Evangelista is out of the playing court. Quarter and change early. Coach, nag-warm up dun sa likod. Si Kiefer Alas and si Chog Moral.
Nasagot na yung tanong of the players that are going to be seeing action for Antipolo JY Titans.
Chris Gordon on the move. No good. Rebound by Carl Silva. Villalobos. 2:28 remaining. Sarmiento puts it up. That won't work. Sarmiento pa din. Ganda naman ang galaw ni Rainier Sarmiento. Finally, after almost 8 minutes, the first field goal of Biñan.
And And coming off a drive from Rainier Sarmiento. Second chance pa yun, ha? He got his own miss. Slithered his way inside, zigzagging for the 2 points.
Here's that three-pointer from Eli Orga.
A couple of three-pointers here for Eli. Isang field goal galing kay Eli. Yung isa kay Rainier naman.
Medyo, I would say medyo. It's a low-scoring quarter for all of us here in the third. 90 seconds remaining. Chris Gordon has it. Picked by Juan. Malquisto on the attack, and Soriano gets called for steps.
Dropped it off to Soriano. Actually had the shot, but wanted to take it closer. You gotta have the confidence to pull the trigger on those jumpers. Talking about Sarmiento, and you know, one way for you to be able to get that confidence is you need to do that in practice. You have to practice taking those shots para in game magta-translate din yung iyong ini-ensayo.
Final minute of the third period. Wala na kay Sarmiento. Pick by Panopio. Sarmiento. Villalobos. Good on that baseline jumper.
Couple of players now for Biñan getting field goals. Villalobos, short corner jumper.
40 seconds remaining. Eli Orga. Quick trigger, no good. Sumikyab. Wala pa din. Kanyang rebound. Bert Rivera. 25 seconds remaining. Villalobos. The floater, no good. Api ka ng bola. And it will stay with Biñan.
Warning number 8 is Berkeley Lennon for taking a foul.
17 seconds remaining. Nakaw-play sana yun para kay Sarmiento. Kanila pa din ang bola. 9 seconds remaining. Masyadong malalim itong si Santos. And there's a foul.
Foul on number 7, Simon Ronda Stacey. Foul over 3 for Antipolo, Texas, subdivision.
Almost 6 seconds remaining. And itong si Panopio na
The body once together leads Bertie Victoria for
Pagpasabit.
Antipolo, Texas. To shots for Michael Panopio.
40-30. With 5.9 seconds remaining after this one. Gets his own miss. Panopio! The follow-up is good. 1 second remaining. Sumikyab. Eli Orga. What a play from John Michael Panopio, getting his own miss. Getting the defense. Catching the defense, snapping as we take a look at the Chef's Magic third quarter highlights.
Eli Orga with that corner three. Abang ito naman sa kabila. Rainier Sarmiento stretching for that layup. Again, Eli Orga, the only player who got a field goal for the side of Antipolo. Head coach Kim Chua in the lead.
8-point lead pa din. A low-scoring third quarter. Yung nakita natin, 40-32 in favor of the Titans. From tip-off to the final buzzer, every moment counts, and so does every meal Whether you're celebrating a win or just enjoying the game, Chef's Magic Condiments brings the flavor that makes every bite unforgettable. Chef's Magic, make every meal a magic moment. 40-32 ang ating talaan after quarter number 3. Still Charles Bechong here, Coach Anton de los Reyes, CJ Angat courtside. And Coach, parehas, tig 7 points lang ang naibutas nitong dalawang teams natin after the end of the third period.
Medyo nanlamig both squads. After scoring double figures in each of the 2 quarters, that third slowed down yung kanilang opensa. But here early in the fourth,
And Orga,
already scoring those points. Talagang ayaw magpaawat ni Ellie.
a 3-pointer by Eli Orga, and on the other side it's Santos getting the foul and the basket.
Look at that one more time. Angelo Agustin tried to block that attempt. Di lang umabot. Santos gonna get a chance to get or to finish or complete that 3-point play.
Coach Romel is asking for an unsportsmanlike foul on Agustin. Sa
baba.
Sa baba.
Sa ilalim. Meron daw something.
Our referees are going to take another look.
Upon review, there's a pushing foul number 21, Angelo Agustin, that's his first personal foul.
Just a regular foul.
Second foul for Antipolo.
Need for walang yung nangyari, wala. It doesn't fall on criteria 1, 2, and 3.
Under any
Criteria.
categories or
Wala.
criteria. Sa comment section, hinahanap sila Chog and si Anas. Pagtapos po ito,
Pagtapos,
konti
that's
na lang po ang
correct.
iintayin ninyo. 18 and under po naglalaro si Chog at si Kiefer Alas. So, panoorin nyo na muna to para hindi kayo baka makalimutan nyo na may laro pala sila para nakasubaybay na kayo. Meantime, it's Angelo Agustin. Good on the break.
Angelo Agustin.
So they're trading buckets, and I'm again gonna say it. You can't trade buckets if you're trying to overhaul a lead. So for the side of Biñan, they gotta get a couple of stops here, a couple of points there.
Larga International Logistics, fast break of the game.
It's courtesy
Bago
of
yan,
Angelo Agustin.
Di tayo nasabihan, meron palang bago.
May bago.
Larga International Logistics,
Pero
fast
abangan
break
nila
of the game.
next week may bago din.
Bagong courtside
Bagong
reporter.
courtside reporter.
Nasa nga na.
Isang ano natin yan kaibigan din natin na courtside. Napakasipag. Sa mga napakasipag. Schoolmate ko yan
Meantime, offensive rebound by Juan. The stick back won't work. Takbo na naman itong Biñan. Del Monte against Orga. Del Monte scores.
Quick finish for Miguel.
Isa rin
Leaving
yan
the defense
sa, coach,
behind.
Blonde trio.
Red hair naman. Red hair trio.
As Eli Orga can't get his third three-pointer of the contest.
Kung merong pinatubo trio, merong red hair trio dito.
Miss coming from Biñan. Rebound para dito kay Agustin. Early Victoria. Ball is in the hands of Orga. Oops, there is an offensive foul.
Tried to barrel his way inside was Angelo Agustin. Ran over Dean Simon Tria.
That's his third personal foul. 14 job on the ball, J1
Third foul on Angelo Agustin. The technical foul on Lance.
Technical whistle for Sean Bautista.
Lance Villalobos got called for a technical because of using profane language. So, whispering sweet nothings to I don't know who.
45-38. Bola ngayon ng Biñan. Chance to inch closer. Ito sa panig ni Coach Romel. 45-38. Dean Tria has it. 12 on the 24. Villalobos, what will they do? They go Dean Tria. Driving left, pulls it up. Napalpal nga lang siya doon. 1 second remaining. Dean Tria will miss. Offensive rebound. Vargas loses control of the leather. Balik ang bola dito sa panig ng Antipolo.
Wasted opportunity for the side of Biñan to trim this deficit. Offensive rebound, okay na eh. Nakakuha mo na. You just couldn't gather and finish on that one.
Juan spins, Juan scores para sa Antipolo.
A great move, absorbing the contact. Giovanni finishing inside.
And on the other end, it's Sean Vargas. Or Michael Panopio rather.
Bumawi.
Hindi, si Vargas.
Lost that leather. Vargas indeed, yung ngayon na nakashoot.
Ito, nakawala sa depensa, J.R. Mayor. Balik sa siya mga bante netong Antipolo. 6 minutes remaining. Quick play. And that one is in. Lance Villalobos ang tumapos nun.
Again, you gotta be able to get those stops for you to be able to get back into this game.
Curdy Victoria. Oh, hindi na saan ni Kurt Rivera yung pasa na yun. Turnover para dito sa Antipolo.
There's that stop that we talked about. That's Vargas dribbling that ball off of his foot.
And we have a timeout. This time by Antipolo JY Titans. Let's see this again. That quick play alley-oop from Dean Tria and Lance Villalobos. 49-42 still Antipolo. .5:24 remaining. Lamang ng pito itong mga nakaputi. Antipolo JY Titans. 49-42. Victoria on the move. Victoria kicks it out. Chris Cordon, another pass. Malquisto the three. Can't finish the play was Sean Malquisto. Sarmiento, kapos. Nasa penalty na. Etong Antipolo JY Titans. Hindi pa rin bumababa ng 5 ang hinahabol netong Biñan Tatak Gel, and a timeout has been called by Antipolo JY Titans. Less than 5 minutes remaining here in this ball game. 49-42 still in the lead ng Antipolo. .54 remaining here in this ball game. Santos will be shooting 2 free throws para sa Biñan. First one is a miss para ay Santos.
You want to be able to try to increase this lead because like what we talked about nung last game, itong Biñan, 13 points down, nakahabol, and they did it. 5 minutes, no? Pababa ng 5 minutes.
Spectacular fashion.
Ito nga, chipping away in this lead is Biñan.
That was Rainier Sarmiento. So far with 8 points. Ating the lead to 5. Nagilid sa ilalim, natapikan, picked up by Santos. Nakatapik daw, etong si Juan, si Giovanni Juan.
Full court press for the side of Antipolo, trying to get those possessions.
As Rainiers or Zach Evangelista. Ay hindi, Dean Simon Tria. Nakabutas doon para dito sa Biñan. Tatlo na lang ang kanilang hinahabol.
Dangerous waters for Antipolo. They gotta get a conversion.
There it is. That's what we're looking for. Chris Gordon.
Took it strong to the basket. How about that quick first step for Chris Gordon, finishing with his left.
Dean Tria na naman. Falling away, and it is good.
You know, if I'm Biñan, I'm okay with this. I'm trading buckets, trying to feel things out, putting pressure on Antipolo.
Malquisto escaping the defense. Malquisto will miss. Battle for the rebound.
Tulak daw. Oh, there's a push on that rebound play, rebound battle.
Tend to shoot. Malquisto. That won't work. Chance to tie. Etong Biñan.
Chance to tie or cut it down to just a point.
And Dean Simon Tria taking over here in this ball game.
You gotta love what he's doing, staying composed, not giving up, going inside, getting that layup to go.
He has scored the last 6 points para sa Biñan. 51-50. Malquisto. Ito coach, for Biñan, sanay sila sa ganitong situation. Antipolo, they dominate yung kanilang competition. Pero yung Biñan, they are familiar.
This is a situation that they've been to time and time again.
Angelo Agustin fading away. Angelo will miss. Rebound Santos. Chance to take the lead. Traveling violation called on Sarmiento.
Not the time that you want to rush your offense. But that's okay. Again, we talked about it. They're putting pressure on the side of Antipolo. And if you're Biñan, you like where you are at in this ball game.
2-20. Three-pointer on the way. Curdy Victoria will miss. Balik ang bola sa Biñan.
Oh, it seems to me that whenever matambakan ng 13 points, etong Biñan, mas gusto nila yun
Nagigising sila.
Oo, kasi 13 points ang biggest lead ng Antipolo. Ito, Biñan back in this game.
Dean Simon Tria turns the ball over for Biñan. Balik ang bola sa Antipolo. Last 2 minutes of action. Victoria. Juan. Huli. Pero may foul. Scorn Silva getting called.
Met Juan up top. That was a nice pass. Nice pass by Curdy Victoria underneath.
Sumablay ang una. Giovanni Juan. May butal, coach.
May butal.
Yun. Two free throws missed for Giovanni. 51-50 is this the possession na makukuha na ng Biñan ng Kalamangan. Pick and roll action. Santos lays it up and he smokes it. Angelo Agustin. Good!
It's a smart move by Angelo. Up fake and then going to the other side for the deuce. Cool, calm, and collected was Angelo on that one.
Cool as a cucumber for our Larga International Logistics. Fast break of the game. Angelo Agustin finishing on that break. Curdy Victoria nakatayo na dito. After
Getting hit.
Sorry misses from Biñan, coach, no? Two-man game nila doon. Ito yung fast break nito ni Angelo Agustin. Ayun. Coach Romel. Sabi ni Coach Romel, bakit nung nakababa si Victoria doon, pumasok yung isa sa mga coaching staff? Hindi daw ba matatawagan yun? Isa sa mga coaching staff ng Antipolo.
Well, I did see that. There was a quote.
Ayun ang nabigyan din ng technical foul. Meron naman kasi talagang pumasok.
Yep.
Wonder who it was.
One of the assistant coaches ng Antipolo tried to help out Curdy.
Coach Kim Chua, hindi niya yata nakita, hindi niya napansin na merong pumasok sa loob. Good on the technical free throw para kay Dean Simon Tria. And we have a timeout. Biñan Tatak Gel Lamtex. They're down by 2, 53-51 with a minute and 32 seconds remaining here in this ball game. A minute and 32 seconds remaining here in this ball game. Both teams in the penalty. 53-51 lamang ng dalawa. Etong Antipolo. Baseline inbound. Sean Malquisto will be playing the inbounder. There you go, Eli Orga.
It's a crucial possession para dito sa side ng Antipolo. They gotta be able to convert just to give some space, some breathing room. And again, etong Biñan breathing down their neck. Nararamdaman na nila yung hinga.
Malquisto. Off right, rebound Curdy Victoria. Eli Orga on the move. They go back to Malquisto. Quick trigger. Oh! Curdy Victoria.
Better to be lucky than good.
Sometimes.
But for Curdy Victoria, he's good and lucky at the same time. Getting that three-pointer, banks it off the glass.
Biggest three-pointer of the ball game. See this again. That cross-court pass, that quick trigger, Curdy Victoria.
3 seconds in the shot clock.
Oh, the celebration.
Had to put that one up. Talking about Curdy Victoria.
5-point ball game. 56-51. And no Dwayne Cabuntin. No Kian Esperanza. No problem.
Sacred Turin not there as well.
No Domingo.
Again, really undermanned itong side ni Coach Kim Chua because of prior commitments. No? School nga naman.
Eli Orga, 2 for 2 from the free throw. Under a minute remaining. Still not over, but they have to convert. 15 on the 24. Dean Tria stops. Dean Tria off to the right. 4 seconds. Tria. Ganda ng depensa, coach, netong Antipolo during that last possession. And a timeout has been called by Antipolo JY Titans with 31 seconds remaining here in this ball game. 58-51. What a defensive possession para dito sa Antipolo JY Titans. Ang sikip, hindi man lang nakakuha ng malinis na tira etong Biñan.
There were shot attempts. It just no one reached in. Kasi alam natin pag yung shot clock, whenever it's winding down, you've got players that they get overly excited. No? Parang pati sila din gusto nilang makuha yung aga or to get that steal. But again, for the side of Antipolo, you gotta commend how they were disciplined on defense.
They relied so much on Dean Simon Tria dun sa huling 2 minuto natin, Coach. Because he scored the last 6. May agaw at basket dito, Lance Villalobos.
And if you're Coach Kim Chua, not what you want to have after a timeout.
Definitely. Muntik pang mawala sa kanila yung bola.
They're gonna go and have a review on that play. Try to see kung sino nga talaga doon yung last touch. Now we understand why head coach Kim Chua wants to call those timeouts after that 24-second violation. kailangan talaga niyang i-emphasize at i-stress how they're going to break that press and how they're going to be able to bring that ball down. As itong Biñan doing a great job on that full court press, that pressure.
24 seconds remaining here in this ball game. 58-53. Ito yung nire-review ng ating referees kung sino huling nakatapik. It's Biñan ball.
Only a 5-point lead. Remember, 24.8 seconds. Crucial turnovers, a couple here in the fourth. The dying seconds, I would say.
All right. Santos cuts the lead to just 3.
And they only wasted not even 3 seconds on that one.
$16 seconds remaining. See this again. Great drop by Dean Simon Tria.
Playing decoy on that play, drive and drop to Santos.
There is a challenge.
That's a strategy, yung challenge. Alam naman ni coach na last touch talaga kay, I believe it was Dean Tria. Pero parang nga hindi ka sumunog ng timeout. Diba? You know, you saw that. It was Dean Tria. Touched it last. Pero parang nga hindi ka gumamit ng timeout, challenge ko na lang. Whether successful yan, unsuccessful at least.
Nakapagplano pa din sila.
Napag-usapan nila kung paano magiging defensive set nila on this particular offense ng Antipolo.
Do you foul, coach?
Go for the steal. If it's not there, go for that foul.
Nobody's fouling it. There it is. 14 seconds remaining. 2 free throws will be taken by Curdy Victoria.
All important free throws for Curdy. Curdy Victoria, almost 10 points per game. Almost 4 rebounds.
Naku, sumablay ang una. 14 seconds. Sabi ni Patrick Luis Senyo, maganda laban mamaya. 18 under, parehas contender. Naku, totoo po yan. FEU versus Chog Moral and Kiefer Alas and Curdy Victoria naibutas yung pangalawang free throw. 59-55, a 4-point game with 14 seconds remaining. Antipolo JY Titans hanging on to a 4-point lead, pero ang Biñan, coach, hindi talaga sumusuko.
Again, this is a hard fighting Biñan squad in their last game. 13 points down, nakabalik. We're able to steal that game from Dasmariñas. So again, hindi naman bago para sa Biñan yung ganitong klaseng laro.
Yeah, 14 seconds. We have seen stranger things happen. Ano kaya ang gagawin dito ng Biñan? Do they settle for that 3-pointer or for a quick 2 points?
Best case scenario is
A 3.
a 3. Yeah. But if the quick 2 is available, go for it and then just foul on the next possession.
They go Tria, back to Villalobos, the 3. Unable to hit it. That was a great play.
Giving it back to the inbounder, just couldn't knock down that 3 ball.
That was a great play from Biñan. They went to Tria, Binalik kay Villalobos.
There was a double on Tria, and Tria, smart play to pass it to his teammate, who was the inbounder, stepped into a 3. Medyo off left nga lang on the attempt.
Again, it was a great shot. Just didn't go in. Kasi nakakonvert.
Walang sisihan.
You cannot ask for a better shot than what they had.
It was Lance Villalobos who took that 3-pointer.
They were 0 for 17. They're 0 for 17. Very hard to win ball games without a single field goal from beyond the arc. Bola ngayon ng Antipolo. 7.2 seconds remaining. There's a foul. So Curvy Victoria na naman. Curdy Victoria na naman. Ang titira ng dalawang free throws.
Was also asking for 3 free throws.
Shooting foul daw ba?
Titira daw. Pero bago pa yun, bago pa siya maka-attempt, there was already a foul.
Antipolo JY Titans trying to smash this game wide open.
Try to bring this one home.
3 seconds remaining. And there it is, ang Antipolo. Despite being outnumbered, despite being outmanned, still nagawa ng paraan. That's the next man up mentality for Coach Kim Chua and his squad.
And you like how they responded in this ball game. Next man up indeed. Key players not being available, and those players from the UAAP and NCAA schools. Pero still, again, stepping up. Dangerous times nung middle of the fourth.
And that is our final score, 60-55. And of course, Coach, ang ating Chef's Magic best player of the game, Angelo Agustin, 15 points. Kompleto. Itong si Angelo Agustin, 5 rebounds. Pero he was the one who set the tone noong first quarter, Coach, for Antipolo.
First quarter, he was able to score 7 points. So talagang kumayod kaagad itong si Angelo Agustin. Namuhunan, kumbaga, for the side of Antipolo, JY Titans, a 16 under division.
For Biñan, Coach, they were able to keep within distance laban dito sa Antipolo. Yun nga lang, down the stretch, hindi sila bigla makascore. Hindi nila malaman kung kanino pupunta bola. It was Dean Simon Tria who scored the last 6 points para dito sa Biñan. Pero wag na natin patagalin pa. Kilalanin na natin ang ating Chef's Magic player of the ball game. Kasama ngayon ng ating courtside reporter, CJ Ang.
Ang ating Chef's Magic player of the game, Angelo Agustin. Angelo, kahit nakulang kayo lumaban ngayon, nagawa niyo pa rin makuha ang panalo?
Nakindihan lang po namin sa sipag at sa tuloy-tuloy po naming ensayo. Naniwala lang din po kami sa sistema ni Coach Kim at sa mga coaches po na tinuro sa amin. Lahat ng tinuro sa amin.
Angelo, baka maroon kang gustong batiin at pasalamatan?
Unang-una po sa lahat, binabati ko po yung sila Boss JY, Boss Rapi, pati po kay Mayor Jun Inares at sa mga kampi ko na rin po at lalo na po sa mga magulang ko na sumusuporta po sa akin.
Thank you and congratulations, Angelo, at sa iyong kuputan. Get to know our Hustle Club defensive player at ang ating Don Benito's assist man as I turn you over to Charles and Coach Anton.
Thanks so much, CJ. Congratulations once again, Angelo Agustin. And of course, the Hustle Club defensive player of the game from Biñan Tatak Gel Emeralds, John Michael Panopio. 8 rebounds and 2 steals para dito kay John Michael Panopio of Biñan. And of course, wag din natin kalimutan ng ating Don Benito, ang pambansang kasama, assist man of the game, Sean Malquisto with 5 assists. Talk about stepping up here in this ball game despite not having your key players around. And that will do it for our 16 and under division. Antipolo ang nanalo doon. Coming up, it's gonna be the 18 and under division. Still Antipolo kontra Biñan. Magbabalik po ang Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Season 3 ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Chef's Magic Game highlights coming your way.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Klaro na to, huwag kang sumuko sa gustong gawin. Isang pangarap, isang tagumpay, yeah. Gabay at pag-asa ng bayan, landas pagbabago, pag-asa, ikaw ang mahalaga. Iba't iba, pero isang halaga, nagkakaisa.